Hello, and welcome to this short video on creating and launching a WebEx session. WebEx is a powerful video conferencing and online meeting tool that allows you to virtually host meetings and trainings wherever there is an internet connection. As a presenter, you can share your computer screen with participants who are logged into your session. Let's sign in to the DCS WebEx account with our credentials. Here at the home page, you can easily and quickly schedule your WebEx session by clicking Schedule. Be sure to give your session a title. You will type the title in the meeting topic field. Note, this is a required field indicated by the red asterisk. A password is required as well. You'll see a default password, but let's enter a password that is easy to remember, because you may have to give this password to a few participants who may be having trouble signing into the session. If you look at the date and time, it shows that this session is scheduled for October 21st at 9:20 a.m. And that's because the system captured this time and date when we clicked schedule. We want to set this session to start at a different time. So we click here on the date and time to access the calendar and manually enter our start date and time. If you will have multiple sessions for this topic, a great time saver is to use the Recurrence option. Simply check the Recurrence box and choose the days of the week for your sessions. An example could be you will hold this session 2 days a week until the end of the month. You can set your end date for the end of the month to conclude the recurrent sessions. At the attendees field, you can invite participants to join the session by clicking inside the field and entering their email addresses. Separate each email address you enter with a comma or a semicolon, and when you've entered the last email address, click Enter or Return. You will see the invited participants' email addresses in the boxes below. After you've completed this step, you are now ready to schedule your session. But before we do so, let's enter an end date for the recurrences that we scheduled earlier. Click Schedule. You have just scheduled your session. The participants you invited should now have received an email inviting them to join the session. If you look at your session details and decide you need to edit them, do so here at the Edit icon. Okay, so your session details look great. Let's launch this session. We can click Start Meeting here while we're signed in, but if your session is scheduled for a later date and time, you would simply sign in and search for your session by clicking Meetings. Once you've located that session, click Start. As for this session, you'll click Start Meeting. Make sure you have your microphone muted so there is no background noise and you are not being heard until you are ready to talk. You'll click Start Meeting again at this screen, and now you've successfully launched your session. You will start seeing your participants join the session, and you can start speaking and presenting when you're ready. Have a great session, and thank you for your time and attention to this video.